the TrueDent material is the best printer resin on the market. The reduced amount of adjustments you need to make on these dentures is unbelievable, really. You just put something in someone's mouth and one quick tweak and it's done. Since we got the Stratasys machine, we've noticed a real big benefit for the lab, especially efficiency-wise. The TrueDent material is just surpassing everything I could have imagined strength-wise, as well as aesthetics. Being one of the first in the country to then fit these appliances in the mouth is really positive. How the industry is changing and how this machine is going to change the industry as well. Here at Prime Dental Lab, we specialise in removable prosthetics and implants, mainly focused on digital dentures. We work with a number of dentists and other dental professionals up and down the country, now offering a lab-to-lab service for other dental technicians that want to get involved with digital dentures. From the start of my career, I started completely analogue, set everything up by hand, and in more recent years, myself and Jamie at Prime, we've invested really heavily into the digital side of dentistry. We've seen a big change with dentists wanting to use it as well. So we've been looking into 3D printers for a number of years. We were looking into the numbers, seeing how accurate everything was, and when you started to talk about micron accuracy, that's when our ears sort of perked up a little bit, and we just knew we had to invest at that point. We started very small, just with a couple of really cheap printers, and then slowly just invested more and more money into it, and you see the difference in accuracy and end result. So we saw the J5 a couple of years ago at another dental lab, and we had a tour around their lab. They showed us what they were doing, and we saw this machine and it just wowed us, to be honest. And then heard rumours that there was going to be a denture resin coming out, and just pestered everyone at SYS, seeing when this material was coming, and then when it finally came, we just took the plunge, made the investment, and just knew it would see us right. So in my opinion, I think the TrueDent material is the best printer resin on the market. A lot of printer resins we've had experience with, quite brittle, quite soft, noticed a lot of wear with them. The first test we've done with all 3D printer resins is print it off, cure it, post-process, and then throw it down the corridor against the wall. We did the same with the Stratasys, straight down the corridor, and not even a mark on it. So that gave us some confidence. We've stood on it, stomped on it, it's not breaking. We've had a lot of experience designing things too thin, so we've got our parameters set up right, in my opinion. The TrueDent material is just surpassing everything I could have imagined strength-wise, as well as aesthetics as well. So I think there's still a lot of negativity around digital dentures, especially in the industry, but getting instant patient feedback in the clinics when we're fitting analog dentures and then giving them a 3D printed set of dentures, just give them as a blind test, and every single time they're saying the 3D printed dentures are the ones they prefer. They're all coming back saying that they're smaller, they're lighter. None of the dentures made are smaller, they're either bigger or exactly the same size, but the fact they're saying they're lighter and feel more comfortable in their mouth is just a testament to the material, really, and it just shows that we need to sort of only produce what the patient wants us to produce. If they have a choice and they choose one thing over and over again, then we need to follow that as a lab and in the clinics as well. The Stratasys and the TrueDent material has definitely surpassed expectations. You see the results come out and you start fitting them, and the reduced amount of adjustments you need to make on these dentures is unbelievable, really. I never thought it would. You just put something in someone's mouth and one quick tweak and it's done. You almost book too long an appointment most of the time, so it saves a lot of clinic time, and post-processing in the lab saves a horrendous amount of time. We ran a few tests here at Prime to test the efficiency and see how much more work we could get done in a day, and in an analog method we found that 18 dentures would take us roughly around 12 hours to make, and the same digitally went down to about 6. Now we've got the Stratasys printer, we think we can knock another hour off that just on post-processing those dentures as well. Before we got the Stratasys printer, we'd always print shade A1, A2, A3, and we'd go through and we've got a stock of all the shades, and then we'd obviously print our pink bases, bond those together as and when, and this is just a process that we have just eliminated from the lab now. We can now print in full colour, multiple different shades on one build plate, whether that's gum colour, tooth colour, and now even the option to do gum fit dentures. We just literally click a button on the grab CAD, it tells us we want the teeth A2. If we want darker canines, we can just tell them we want the canines darker, and then just press print, let it go overnight, and just having the confidence every morning that we know it's not going to misprint, take them out of support, post-process. Takes me about 15 minutes of working time to take it from off the printer to actually finished and polished, which is, again, massive time saved within the lab. So I first heard about SYS through another dental lab, and nothing but admiration for everyone there. Everyone's been super supportive. They kept us up to date with the CE marking of all the resins, delivering the machine, came and was installed really quickly, really efficiently. Just the support we've had afterwards is unbelievable. I'd recommend SYS to every dental lab in the country if I could. I think every denture lab should have one of these machines. I think anyone that wants the Stratasys J5 definitely needs to get in contact with SYS.